2020 was a very dynamic year for most of us, including the unfortunate global pandemic situation, and it was a very dynamic year for crypto as well. And some of the top Indian stories in crypto media in 2020, one of the very prominent story that happened in this year was the Supreme Court of India overturning the banking ban, right? So trying to understand what happened was this was one of the biggest news. And in April 2018, the RBI, Reserve Bank of India, imposed a banking ban on and asked banks to stop giving services to crypto exchanges. And what happened was all the exchanges had to move to a P2P model. Then later on, exchanges including CoinDCX, we filed a petition, and in March 2020, that is after 2 years of hearings, Supreme Court of India overturned the ban, stating that there was no sufficient evidence to prove that cryptos were a legitimate threat to the fiat currency. So overall, it gave the layer of legitimacy, and crypto exchanges were now, were able to use bank accounts, and that was a very good sign. And the whole, industry got a lot more matured and evolved after that banking ban. So that was the very first development, and it essentially changed the way the financial ecosystem operated in India. It led to more crypto firms operating, setting up bases in India, and also marked a lot of investments in crypto exchanges and entities, including CoinDCX. So a lot of exchanges, a lot of crypto businesses in India were getting investments to shape up the Indian market. So that was one landmark event that happened. And CoinDCX is also now currently facilitating bank deposits and withdrawals, which were not possible during 2018 and 2019. Apart from that, the second thing that happened in 2020 was the launch of Ethereum 2.0. That was one of the biggest news when it comes to crypto ecosystem, because this essentially the implementation of proof of stake consensus mechanism, right? Moving away from the proof of work. I think that will scale up the whole Ethereum ecosystem. Many more dApps will come, and essentially will further prove that this can be scaled to a greater extent, right? And it will also solve the problem of congestion, which was the major roadblock in Ethereum ecosystem development. It's more scalable as compared to the past version. So this was the second development, and how we played a role in that is CoinDCX also used this development and then launched Ethereum staking. So any of our user can stake as low as 0.1 Ethereum. So they don't need to stake 32 Ethereum, which was the requirement. So we gave the power to all of our users, and they can now stake and earn rewards with as low as 0.1 Ether. So that was the second thing. And the third biggest development that happened this year was companies like PayPal announced crypto services in October, right? And that essentially is one big step, because it gave exposure to millions of people towards crypto, and it makes the whole ecosystem more matured. There will be a wider adoption of cryptocurrencies in terms of general public, and can also lead to faster settlement and more secure transactions. So that was another big development. So these are the three things I would like to highlight when it comes to crypto developments in 2020. What are the predictions for the next year, that is year 2021? So one thing which I strongly believe is in 2021, we might see Indian market booming, right? There is already a wave of retail crypto investors who are investing in Bitcoin and other crypto assets. And a lot of people during the pandemic have learned a lot. We have seen very high growth in terms of our free learning platform, where we have seen very high traffic during the pandemic, where people were very keen to learn more about blockchain technology and what is Bitcoin. So that essentially shows us that a lot of people are very keen, and they are more aware about Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies than ever before. So plus a lot of family offices, a lot of blockchain startups and crypto-based startups have also increased. And we will expect the same trend to happen in 2021. You might see a lot of blockchain and crypto startups coming from India in 2021. There will be a lot more foreign capital coming in and investors who would be willing to invest into these startups. You will see CoinDCX and few other players doing things to spread more awareness and passing on the right knowledge about crypto to the common men. Not just the common men, but also to the regulators. So that activity is already going on. So eventually all of these combined together, you might see the Indian crypto market getting more maturity and the market will boom. In fact, I strongly believe that in 2021, India will show massive growth in terms of crypto market, right? Because that's a market which is yet to be tapped, which was choked because of the regulatory uncertainty, because of Supreme Court, because of the RBI banking ban. But now that has all cleared up. In 2021, we feel that India market is going to create ripples globally. The second biggest development that I see will happen in 2021 is that global crypto space will get more maturity and will expect some positive regulatory moves, right? A lot of governments are realizing that it's important to regulate this asset class to make, so that more legitimacy comes in. A lot of people, institutions also invest in this. We are already seeing the trend in some of the countries. In India also, I'm seeing that governments and regulators are also getting more clarity. And we feel that governments, within government, there will be a push to come up with positive regulations. There will be global investors, family offices, investment banks, hedge funds, you name it, right? They will continue to invest and take large positions in crypto assets. So that's another thing that we are expecting to happen in 2021. A lot of this movement will come from India as well. And the third is what we expect is that CBDCs and the so-called future of money, how government would want to convert their traditional fiat currency and would want to move that on blockchain, right? That will get more traction. We are already seeing some good development happening in other countries. We have also seen that India highlighting openly that they would also want to come up with a digital rupee, right? And will use that for circulation, which will save billions of dollars for the government. So we see a lot more progress happening on that front. Retails, when that happens, there will be a whole new ecosystem that will be created. A lot of startup entrepreneurs would want to build services, products on top of that, which would further grow the whole ecosystem and will further give so many use cases that the crypto world was waiting to see. So these are some of the three biggest predictions I would say that we can foresee in the year of 2021.
If you like that, come back for more. All you have to do is click like, always comment, we love that, and subscribe. And don't forget to watch the next one.